Good morning, Penn High School. I'm Lillie Ledbetter, and I'm here with sophomore Jordyn Solomon. She's a deaf student here, and I just wanted to ask her some questions about what it's like being here at Penn. So, what has it been like growing up deaf?
Well, back when I was growing up, I grew up deaf, and I went to a deaf school, and I had to learn different things. You know, growing up as a deaf student, it was difficult to join Penn when I moved here last year as a freshman. I just thought it was so different. I was a little bit scared as a new student. I would cry. It was just so awkward. It just really terrified me. Then after joining here, I had to figure out who all these people were, and I didn't know how to deal with hearing people as much, and it made me scared a little bit. Not a lot of people knew how to sign, so I had met a few people who could sign, and they could help me when I was scared. And I'm deaf, so I couldn't hear anything people were trying to tell me, and it was a new experience.
How has Penn High School differed from the other schools you've been to?
With that, going to a different school, I finished 8th grade there at the deaf school, and then I came to join Penn, and I really wanted to move to Penn as a new school, but yeah.
Okay, what are some activities that you really like to do, or would like to do here?
I really just want to make more friends in the ASL classes. It's so much fun to meet them in the ASL 1, 2, and 3 classes just because they're really cool people, and I love that ASL is here at the school.
So I was told that next year you're going to do ASL 3. Are you excited for it or nervous or anything?
Yes, next year I'm excited about joining ASL next year.
Okay, how have ASL students really helped in made your experience here easier?
I'm not taking ASL class right now, and so next year I'll be in ASL 3, and it's good that maybe they can learn more facial expressions, or I don't really know what we're going to do next year. So.
True, I do need help with my facial expressions during signing tests.
Right. That's what I can try to help people practice with and use my face. Show off my good facial expressions.
Last question, if you met someone who didn't know or have ever met a person who is deaf, what would you say to them, or what would you like them to know about what it's like to be deaf?
Yes. I've met a lot of deaf people, so there's a lot of hearing people who don't know who I am and haven't met a deaf person. And there's a lot of hearing people that I've never met and don't know anything about me.
What would you like to tell them about what it's like to be deaf?
It's really hard not understanding. A lot of the hearing people just talk and they don't know, like they don't really tell me what they're saying, and I can't understand because I can't hear. So I would tell them to try to get to know deaf people, and that when you're hearing, I'm just not really sure.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in and doing this interview. It's very interesting. And now back to the desk.